Is it time to buy or sell SPDR Gold Shares ETF? In this video, we will explore SPDR Gold Shares in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 1st of August, 2025, our system has ranked SPDR Gold Shares as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of negative 0.44. Let's take a closer look at the exchange-traded fund's performance during this period. The ETF has experienced natural fluctuations with a gain of 1.27%. This translates to an average return of 0.21% per day since it was categorized as hold or accumulate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned within a moderate upward trend in the short term, with indications of further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 2.44% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 1.68% to positive 5.04%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 40.1%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may vary between 33.38% and 48.02% over the next year. In today's terms, this would imply a future price range between $417.55 and $463.36. Our latest daily update for SPDR Gold Shares features the headline, SPDR Gold Shares ETF downgraded to hold accumulate. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, the SPDR Gold Shares ETF experienced a decrease of approximately 0.024%, dropping from $313.12 to $313.5. During this day, the ETF fluctuated by 0.81%, reaching a low of $311 and a high of $313.53. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and has risen by 1.84% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume surged on this day with an increase of 9 million shares, despite the falling prices. This could signal a potential warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the upcoming days. In total, 20 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $6.22 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $317.63, while the lowest price was $223.82. Currently, the price stands at 1.44%, or $4.58, below the 52-week high of $317.63, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. Gold continues to make headlines as it reaches record highs, with prices soaring to $3,409 per ounce. Analysts are closely watching these developments, particularly the upper boundary facing resistance around $3,439. If gold breaks through this level, it could signal even higher prices ahead. Tim Seymour from Seymour Asset Management remains optimistic, suggesting significant upside potential. However, the market is currently experiencing uncertainty due to newly imposed tariffs on Swiss bullion, creating volatility. This unexpected news has caused traders to adjust their positions, reflecting the critical nature of tariff impacts on the gold market. The U.S. administration's clarification on these tariffs is eagerly awaited, as it may stabilize trading conditions. Furthermore, upcoming economic indicators such as the Consumer Price Index, Producer Price Index, and retail sales could influence monetary policy, potentially leading to rate cuts that would further boost gold as a safe haven asset. In 2025, as investors momentarily shift their focus from cryptocurrencies to gold, the precious metal is solidifying its status as the preferred refuge amid market volatility and geopolitical tensions. Short-term impacts on the gold exchange-traded fund could stem from tariff clarity and macroeconomic data, triggering sharp price movements. In the long term, sustained bullish sentiment coupled with market instability may drive prices higher, benefiting the gold exchange-traded fund significantly. Analysts have assigned the SPDR Gold Shares ETF a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong buy and the price-to-book ratio as strong buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the ETF as neutral. The following signals have been identified for SPDR Gold Shares. Today, there are mixed signals in the exchange-traded fund. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, August 7, 2025, and so far, it has decreased by approximately 0.024%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, also known as MACD. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting closer monitoring of the ETF is advisable. The SPDR Gold Shares ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the fund. There is also a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two indicators, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During corrections downward, support can be expected at the levels of $310.12 and $308.15. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. The ETF experienced a golden star signal on Thursday, July 17, 2025, in the short-term chart. A golden star signal occurs when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and the price line converge in a specific combination. This occurrence is quite rare and is often followed by significant and sustained gains for the ETF in question. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 8 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signaled 7 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 153 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR Gold Shares. SPDR Gold Shares finds support from accumulated volume at $308.26. And this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. Generally, this exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with this ETF is considered quite low. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $2.53 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.81%. In the past week, the ETF has experienced an average daily volatility of 0.628%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. This exceptionally high PE ratio indicates that the exchange-traded fund could be overvalued. However, it is not uncommon for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SPDR Gold Shares is at $313.12. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SPDR Gold Shares encounters its first support level at $308.26. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $303.63, reflecting a decline of 3.01%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily movements, which translates to minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is SPDR Gold Shares ETF a good buy? SPDR Gold Shares holds several positive signals, but we still do not find these to be sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a buy to a hold candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements for the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 11th of August, we anticipate SPDR Gold Shares to open lower by approximately 52 cents and begin trading at $312.53. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.